We're going to look for I started to say crawfish later. Saltwater crawfish, crabs. And this company sent me this, which it says it's supported by ThruNight. I believe if ThruNight actually made it, but I'm taking it. This is the WOWTAC A5, and it's childproof. It's got this piece of rubber strap on it that doesn't come off, but it's off. This is pretty cool. I've already played with it a little bit. I charged it, and it's a jammer. It's just like most of the other ones. 2 clicks goes to the most powerful that it'll do. If I can get it on. You know what? I'm mistaken. I have not pulled this one out yet. Okay, I have a double raw again. 2 clicks gets it its most brightest, like most of them. Or you can just turn it on and simply hold it down. It gets brighter. Or click through the brightness. What we're going to do is test it out at the Crab Central, and then I will try it multiple times in creeks. It has a standard USB on one end, and that's like the standard plug on the other end for most Android type cell phones, so it'll fit pretty much anything. You got your little strap, and it's neat. It's pretty doggone bright, but I'll put the link on the video description if you get the urge. If you don't get the urge, all good too. Shine on this light. Is that I'm up here.
Sorry.
This is the WOWTAC A5. I shut her down. Oh, I just stepped on something. That's pretty bright with 1 click, so that's 1. Oh, I was wrong. There's 1, 2, 3. So that's its brightest. You can double click and get it right on. Whoops, you don't want to do that. But it works good. It's going to be a good crab hunter. Actually, nice white sand is tough to use a light on. This too bright because it just reflects back in your face. So let's do something else. So we're on low beam. He's right here. If you get on high beam, then you'll have issues. It'll be so bright you can't see anything. Now this one can pinch you, but he's kind of small. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Bury yourself up. We've got a tunnel. We've got water. We've got the WOWTAC A5. It's supposed to work underwater and if you kind of drop it. Oops, I dropped it. So my guess is, as long as you don't bust the screen, this little beauty should take a licking and keep on ticking. Oh yeah. That gives me all the more encouragement to go in there. My phone's gonna ring in a minute, just because that's what it does when I get my gloves on and put my hands in water. But it's early enough. Everybody's still snoozing. I'm just doing a preliminary look around. So I'm gonna take my glasses off. I'm gonna take yours off. And let's go. We got a couple of options here.
I don't know if that's a lid to a pan. Yeah, it is. I don't know if it was a lid to a pan or a... Oh, look at that. I thought it might be a hubcap. A cap a la hub. We are truly in a spot that's awesome. That is a Crown Royale. I think they made a movie about that. We could swish all this, but we would never get the water dust away, would we? There's a spot I want to get to down here where there was a camp. Oh, it's just so short. But what I want to know is if it's almost too bright. Okay, we'll light it bright and put the main beam over there. I want to know if any coins got hung up in these little spots. Maybe we should check that on our way back. I got new glows on. I'm ready to play. Now I'm looking for rattling snakes and anything that may want to get a habitat down here. When we get down here to the other side, this light is pretty doggone good. I use it on the beach for a long time. And then forgot to charge it. And it's still jamming. I'm not going to drag all that out until we come back upstream. Oh, I kind of stand up a little bit now. This is most definitely under the city. A piece of it anyway. I love these spots. I just wonder. Oops, I dropped my light. I'm gonna put this joker to the test. WOWTAC. I don't mind sharing things that companies want to send with y'all if I think they're decent and you might like it, but otherwise I'm not a salesman or a peddler of goods. I didn't know we had a double playground here. We'll need to thoroughly check this side too. Does anyone know how to tell the age of a piece of concrete? I'm asking for a reason. This looks like an ant highway. So move that over there. We'll move this right here. So far, no ants. Well, my son, who cheers, almost ripped his thumb off throwing a girl up in the air. So he's got a fancy cast on his hand. I got to build me a highway because this is life. And life is a highway. Oh yeah. We're in. Now we're to the spots I really want to spend some time swishing There's a can blowing down the road next to me. Okay, let me pick a spot. This is actually a beautiful spot. There's some pretty good flow in a couple of areas. And since there were some child playgrounds near here, that's why all the fencing runs up down each side. Safety first. Then my guess is kids would throw stuff in here. But to go down 100 years ago when they built these walls, from what I've read about this area, we're gonna have to find a spot and swish it like we own it. Tell you what we'll do. Let's just have the slight little play date right here. I can't see. I can see that. I hear people. There's no water flowing right there. I can't do anything right there. Was this my first day playing this game? How about right here? That's some serious reflection. Help you look back and think about things. Okay, we'll just swish and then get some stuff out. See what's in there. I can't see a thing. So it's not overcast, it's sunny, but I'm in the tunnel here. There's a little hint of sunshine right there. How deep is this hole? Not deep enough to get anything out of. Now this one is, if the water's moving enough. You have to admit, that's incredible looking, isn't it? I'm ready for fall because we're still in the 90s every day. Maybe not when this video comes out, but because in the fall you can do some good swishing. Even when the water's chilly. See, I don't know if I want to shove my arm under there. But I do have something I want to look around with under there. Oh yeah, wake up, little fishies. Oh man, I can see real good. Kind of freaky. We need a good spot. Here we go. Good flow. A little bit to see. No. If anything's gonna be in here, it would have got stuck down in this crack. check it out again in a second. It shouldn't take long. There's some good movement. It's hard with all the fuzzy in here. This might not be the spot I was thinking, or we may have to go back downstream and really get to looking around. Don't worry about occasional gunshots. Okay, now I'm worried. There's two of them. Never mind. Oh, it's Claude, our commissar. Let's just get what we can get. Not looking good. We need a better spot. We need more sunshine. See, this is a good little hole. There's a substantial amount of stuff in here, though. Let's see how fast it washes. That's what we want, is how fast does it wash, because if it takes a long time. Ooh, let's just do this. Then we'll wash all that off. What's chances of a coin or something being in there? Nothing. Maybe we aren't deep enough. Come on now, if you were a kid and you had this thing and it was raging one afternoon due to a storm, wouldn't you throw something in it? Yeah, I would too. I'm at the bottom. Got a piece of glass. I'd like to know if there's nails in here, so maybe we get down here far like that and then come back and look. Okay, I stopped and played telephone for a few minutes. Now it's kind of cleared up. If these rocks will come out, which they're not feeling like they will, that's the only way to get to the bottom. But I'm getting pretty deep now. If we don't even get to a nail, we will know this is not a playground for us, right? I'm really surprised we have not found a coin by now. That's a good sign. I'm looking. All we need is one piece of metal. One piece of metal. Or one human-made item. One man-made, human-made. Something. There we go. That is that old roofing now? I think it is. We will harvest and keep going. I'm telling you, you get down to the metals, then you're in the zone. I'm trying to grab the deepest of stuff. That's a good sign. That's really thick, and it was under concrete, which is gone, and the rock. I don't want to get discouraged right off the bat. There's some other rocks in here I just can't make move. I did make move. There we go. A nail. Hung up and corroded. And I just broke it. That's okay, it's iron. That is grieving me. What is that? It's gone now. We need full flow here. Let me clean a lot of rocks out, and then we'll step back. Okay. I never minded myself because I got to thinking, when I turn the camera off is when I find stuff, and I want the camera on. So you just gotta kind of bear with me on this part. No keys, no nothing, huh? Nothing. Okay, we're not giving up. Okay, let's let that clean up. We need a smaller one. Oh, let's clean up kind of fast. Let's break out the WOWTAC. Oh, I dropped it. It's supposed to be shock proof and... Oh yeah. So now you see what I'm dealing with here a little bit. Some anyway, huh? I'll put all these back in there because they were meant to be there, so I see no action, no activity. Even deep. I don't see anything but rocks. We'll come back here. Let's find a smaller one. So we found one nail. See, this is a good spot. It's just so doggone overcast with the trees, and if I take my glasses off, and I know if I take yours off, you will lose full vision. Yeah, this may just not be a good performance spot because we're not getting anything. We got some rocks in here. If we had some flow under this, it would get the funk and wagnalls out of there. There we go. Now it's moving. So let's try it. Do a little cleanup, see if it goes away. We need more flow. Now we're getting some flow. We get some good flow if we get rid of this beast. That beast ain't going anywhere. That one is. Okay, I'm bored too. Let's go right here. If I was a coin and I washed off this little ledge, I'd be right here, wouldn't you? Although, really need some more flow. The trash isn't helping me out. Nothing. Glass. Glass. A brass paper clip. Okay, yeah, I'm bored again. You wanna look right here? It's just not gonna be flowing enough. I can kind of feel it in me bones. Right here. Good flow. A little bit of light. Gravel. Telling you, it's a good spot. It's getting deep. We're getting all the small stuff out. Then we gotta get down there and get the couple of rocks out. Then we can move along. The shade is kind of nice for me. I know it doesn't help you out. If I can get the few rocks out of this crack, and make a little dang right here so the water stays in there, it does help. See? And we can get underneath it and pull it all out. Just like the Earth's Cracker Jack box. You gotta get to the bottom, get the prize. Then once it started washing out, that's when the good stuff fell in. Then it filled up with gravel and other rocks and stuff over time and covered it all. So the difficulty is getting to the very bottom. One of y'all just got a message. Man, I am not doing what the flip. But nothing. Don't be discouraged, because you guys see some pretty interesting video about that. Oh, I dropped my flashlight. So the question is, little flashlight, that joker's hanging in there. I've thrown it down probably more than the company's pleased with. They may not ever send me another one. And I don't seek out these companies and say, hey, let me try your flashlight out there. I don't do that. You just, I guess if you do YouTube videos, you just get emails, hey, we'll send you our flashlight if you'll peddle it. And most people say, sure, I'll do it. How much are you going to pay me? I don't do that. I just say, yeah, knock yourself out. And you get a flashlight that's pretty stinking awesome. I had a company in Austria send me a couple of metal detectors once. That was a fiasco. The problem with reviewing things that are really, really technical is I don't read instructions. I mean, that joker either turns on and works or it don't. I finished school a long time ago, and I got no desire to study how to make your product work. Well, that's a pretty crummy attitude, dude. Yeah, it's one of the benefits of being grown up. My bride and my offspring are my priority. See, that's like a good spot over there where you won't be able to see. That's a good spot right there, but they'd be in the same boat, you won't be able to see. Okay, here's a good spot with a hint. The sunshine on my shoulder. But first, before we do it, let me take this glove off and check my message. I'm about 5'11" from wearing my wife's heels. I don't have them on today, so you're only about 5'8½". I'm just kidding. She doesn't wear heels, y'all know that. I dropped my flashlight again. I kind of want to check here. We're going to put this underwater, out of our way, and leave it. Let's see what happens. Actually, we'll put it up here. Don't let me forget that, okay? Please. If you open the little charging door on it while it's underwater, there's a really good chance it's not going to work anymore. I thought there was a small foot up there. I keep hearing something. Okay, not a good spot. Come on. You're still working. We're not gonna go right there either. Let's go. Oh, I dropped my flashlight. Okay, so who wants it? Barely used, one owner. I let the light guide me, not the light from that light. It's almost too bright. Oops. I know y'all got on to me last time I made it flash like that. But not everybody in the world has issues with flashing lights. I went to some places I shouldn't have been in Germany when I was in my mere teens. This is a good spot. And early teens. And there were some pretty big flashing lights. Oh, that is our first inner city creek treasure. That is an ant highway. You want to go back out the other way? We kind of came into the right there. I hate to break the limbs on this azalea plant, but it's one of my least favorite flowers. Okay. You still work? You're not very bright. Oh, there you go. Ouch. I just hit my little melon. But I don't worry about that because there's a permanent dent up there that's near my soft spot. And when I hit my head now, that little ball on top of my hat just kind of seats itself a little further in that dent on the soft spot. Oh my goodness, I have my head in spider webs. What's wrong with me? I gotta get out of here. Oh goodness. I keep dropping it. I'm done. This thing's getting small. The tunnel, that is. So we're done. There's a playground. Thanks for watching my videos.